Hi, welcome. It's Mike Newton down here at Lytham Golf Academy. I've got a 3-wood comparison here with Callaway. I've got the new Rogue 3-wood, and then I'm going to put it up against the Epic 3-wood. So, obviously, Callaway launched the new series of Rogue clubs here, and what they've done in the fairway woods now is introduced this Jailbreak technology that we saw in Epic last year. Obviously, seen that again in Rogue driver, but now introduced into the fairway woods and the hybrid. So, really interesting one, maybe sort of have a look at between these two. Obviously, Epic doesn't have Jailbreak, Rogue does. So increased ball speed is what Callaway is sort of saying with the Jailbreak technology. We sort of saw that through fittings with the driver last year with the Epic against maybe other brands out there. That sort of 2-3 mile an hour, a little bit more ball speed there. So it'll be really interesting to see if that claim is there, you know, with the Jailbreak against Epic in terms of ball speed. That's probably what we're going to really look at today here. Now, obviously, Rogue has got that weighted screw at the back of the head here, so they're a little bit more forgiving than Epic, a little bit more CG pulled back and low in the club face here. Rogue's got a very, well, what Callaway is saying is an ultra thin club face here with that cup face technology that they've had in obviously the Epic and the irons. You see that in quite a few of the models over the previous years with Callaway, and that's staying in there with Rogue. They then have what they call an internal standing wave technology, which is basically where they can really precisely position that CG location in the club head. So they put it forward and low, which is going to increase launch and lower spin, obviously for those longer shots. And obviously with 3-wood is a good backup option off the tee for a lot of guys, but obviously also it's a fairway club as well. Maybe those long par 5 shots, second shots that you're going to be hitting into long par 5s. Okay, so with HMT GC2 set up here, I'm going to hit some with Epic first, then hit some with Rogue, and then we'll look at some numbers in detail, specifically that ball speed as well, and see if there is that little increase against Epic. Okay, so we're going to start off, as I say, with the Epic 3-wood here. So I've just got this set at 15 degrees. Now, Epic has the adjustable neck sleeve here, so obviously with Epic you can dial in a little bit more loft face angle, whereas Rogue is now a glued product, so you don't have that adjustability in the head there. So I've just got this set as basically standard, so square club face, 15 degree sort of loft, so nothing really funky there really. Let's hit this first one. Okay, that's a good solid first hit there. That felt really solid off the club face. You know, Epic is a good 3-wood there. That's carried at 249 there. Okay, so that's not a bad start. Okay, again, good solid strike there. There's no issues with getting that ball flighted in the air there. That was probably a little bit of a better strike than that first one. Yeah, a little bit more carry there, 254 running out. Both ball speed there at 156 to start off with. Okay, that wasn't a bad strike. Maybe a touch lower in the club face. Just lead that up the right a little bit there. Wasn't probably quite as good as the other 2 strikes. Yeah, so I've lost a bit of distance there. I'm guessing spin's gone up quite a bit there. Yeah, just dropped 3 mile an hour ball speed on that one. That went down to 153 there, so not quite as pure a strike as the other first 2. Let's give this next one a hit. That was much better. Yeah, that was a much more solid strike. Again, just slightly on that right hand side, but again, solid strikes. We're getting around that sort of 250, 246 to be exact carry there. Ball speed, yeah, just short of 156. Okay, right, so let's switch over into Rogue now. We'll hit 4 shots with Rogue. Let's see if ball speed changes or if anything else sort of changes between that and Epic. Right, okay, so now I've got obviously Rogue in my hand here. So as I say, this is a fixed head. There's no adjustability with loft or anything. But this is just set standard 3-wood here. Got a weighted screw at the back, which is pulling CG a little bit lower in the club face there, helping with a little bit of forgiveness there. Now, as I sit that down by the ball, it's a very similar look to Epic. Let me just get them side by side here, just so I can just sort of appreciate them head size side by side. Yeah, I think, I'm not exactly sure on the size here, but they look very, very sort of similar in sort of size there. If anything, I might even say that Epic, I don't know whether it's just that green colouring on the background, whether Epic's just a tiny bit bigger. Very difficult to sort of see that, but the shaping is very, Very similar there with Rogue against Epic. Got that little carbon sort of back bit which blends off into a gloss black front with a black club face. Okay, that's a nice start there, nice little draw shape. Looks to be hanging in the air a little bit longer, that. I think that carried sort of high to, I don't know, 253 carry there. Ball speed there was just short of 156 on that particular hit, so quite similar with that first shot against Epic there. Okay, again, really nice ball flight there. A little bit, maybe sort of higher. Possibly have a look at the numbers there against Epic. 132. Yeah, spun up a little bit more. Maybe got that strike a little bit low in the face there. That was 153 ball speed there, which was quite similar, I think, to that Epic one I caught low in the face. Just dropped off, same sort of ball speed there at 153. Okay, that felt pretty solid there. Just turn that over slightly to the left there, so probably just squeeze out a few more yards there. 254, that's not bad. 157.9, so nearly 158 ball speed. A little bit quicker, that's the thing, that's the fastest ball speed we've had there. That was a nice strike. Again, lovely sort of ball flight there, a little bit more straighter. That's carried sort of 245. Okay, maybe just spin a little bit higher there, possibly. Yeah, but again, pretty decent ball speed, 157 there. So let's have a little bit closer look at those numbers together there against Epic, and we'll see how Rogue is performing on that ball speed with Jailbreak technology. Right, okay, so let's look at some numbers here. So I've got Epic against Rogue. So let's look at this ball speed. This is the sort of one we're sort of really looking at. So we can see that third shot there with Epic was that low in the face strike. And we can see that second shot with Rogue was that slightly low in the face strike. So you can see that drops off to 153, very similar. So looking at it as an average, 155.4 against 156. So slight increase of ball speed there with Rogue, and possibly you could say, well, about just over half a mile an hour average more swing speed there with Rogue against Epic. Obviously didn't feel that at all, it felt the same to me, but you could probably say, well, that's probably just increasing that ball speed slightly, so possibly Jailbreak not doing anything for me there. Again, we know strike plays a massive part of this, and you know, strike between those two obviously can vary quite a bit. Spin on both those are maybe a touch high for me, to be honest, with 3-wood. But then again, I am hitting off the deck, so going to be strikes a little bit low in the face. That spin number will probably just creep up a little bit. 246 against 246, exactly the same. Peaking out, maybe a little bit higher with Epic against Rogue there, but very similar numbers. Right, okay, so there we go. So there's Rogue against Epic. As we probably expected, here's some numbers that are pretty similar. A smidge more ball speed with Rogue, but it is literally a smidge. As I say, strike will play a massive part of this ball speed depending on where I hit it on that club face there. It's obviously more me than the actual club itself, so probably doing a more in-depth test there, maybe more balls hit. We could possibly see a slight separation there. I mean, that was only 4 balls hit with each, but to be honest, it's not massive amounts of difference in it. So what I would say here, if you've got Epic in your bag at the moment, would you change to Rogue? Probably not. You know, Epic's a great club, performs, you know, fantastic well. If you've got maybe a product that's a little bit older or a different brand, possibly, then, you know, putting that up against Rogue, then yeah, you possibly might see some differences of ball speed if it's obviously dialed in with the shaft and everything to suit you as an individual. So again, it all goes back to, you've got to go out there, test these yourself, get it fitted, try some shaft options, get measured on a launch monitor with clubs against each other, and see which one just comes out on top for you as an individual. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate watching the videos. Do follow me on my social media platforms. All the links are in the description down below. Obviously hit that subscribe button if you can, very much appreciated. You know, fire some comments down below. Let's interact a little bit here. Let me know your thoughts on these, or if there's any other clubs you want me to sort of try and do reviews on, or head-to-heads with. You know, just let me know in the comments section down below. Okay, thanks so much guys, and hopefully I'll catch up with you all very soon.